All right, so we're diving into Job,
Yeah.
the climax of the book of Job, chapters 38 through 42,
Okay.
where God finally answers Job,
Right.
but not how we expect.
Not at all. These chapters aren't really about solving Job's problems. They're about revealing something about God,
Okay.
his sovereignty.
This is such a dramatic shift.
Oh, yeah.
God speaks from a whirlwind in chapter 38.
Like what?
What an entrance.
Yeah, talk about an entrance.
And instead of addressing Job's accusations or suffering, he just throws out all these questions.
It's like God is saying, hold on, Job.
Yeah.
Before we even start talking about your situation, let's talk about perspective.
I like that.
Like, remember that question, where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth?
Oh, yeah.
He's not just talking about creation.
Right.
He's putting Job in his place.
Wow.
Within this vast universe.
You know, when I read that,
Yeah.
it really hit me. Like how often I get caught up in my own little world.
Right.
And I totally forget about the bigger picture.
It's a powerful reminder for all of us.
Yeah, it is.
And God doesn't stop there.
No, he doesn't.
Chapters 39 through 41 just drive home God's mastery over nature.
An incredible detail.
Vivid detail.
It's his cosmic tour.
It is.
He's pointing out all these incredible creatures and asking Job if he can control them.
Right.
And it starts with a wild donkey.
Okay.
Then the soaring eagle.
Imagine like an eagle's nest high on a cliff face.
Whoa.
God describes how it swoops down to catch its prey.
Wow.
It's like God is saying,
Okay.
Job, look at the beauty and power I've woven into these creatures.
Yeah.
Can you even come close to replicating that?
All right, now you might be thinking,
Yeah.
okay, the eagle's cool, but what else you got? Get ready. Because in chapter 40,
Okay.
God introduces Behemoth.
Oh, yeah.
This creature is so massive and powerful.
I know.
It makes an elephant look like a house cat.
Behemoth is almost mythical
Really?
in its description. Some scholars think it might be a hippopotamus
Oh, wow.
or an extinct creature.
Interesting.
But whatever it is,
Yeah.
it points to a real, tangible power that exists in nature.
I see.
A power Job can't even begin to grasp,
Right.
let alone control.
And just when you think it can't get any wilder,
Right.
God throws another curveball.
Yeah, he does. He does. He does.
Enter Leviathan,
Yeah.
chapter 41.
Imagine a sea monster so terrifying.
Oh, wow.
It makes Behemoth look like a goldfish.
Oh, my gosh.
Breathing fire, scales like impenetrable armor.
Goodness.
This is God showing off
Yeah.
the full extent of his creative power.
It's a truly awe-inspiring picture.
It is. It is.
But God isn't just flexing.
Yeah.
He's making a point.
Right.
What is God trying to tell Job with all this?
He's revealing his absolute sovereignty over every aspect of creation.
Even these untamable creatures
Even the scariest ones.
are under his control.
Yeah.
It's like God is saying, Job, if you can't even fathom these creatures I've made,
Right.
how can you possibly claim to understand
Yeah.
the complexities of my plan for your life?
Exactly.
How does Job respond to all this?
Well, after all that arguing and questioning in chapter 42, he responds with incredible humility.
Yeah.
It's like that moment when you realize you've been arguing with an astrophysicist about astrophysics.
You just got to be quiet.
Yeah, you kind of have to throw your hands up and say,
Like, okay, you win.
yeah, exactly.
Job realizes he's been debating
Yeah.
with the creator of the universe.
The creator of everything.
He acknowledges his limited understanding
Right.
and God's absolute authority.
And this is where things get really interesting.
Okay, I'm all ears.
God restores Job's fortunes.
Wait, really?
He gets double the livestock he had before,
Wow.
a new family, the whole 9 yards.
So after all that suffering,
Uh-huh.
Job gets a happy ending.
It's a twist for sure.
I didn't see that coming.
But the point isn't about material wealth
Oh, okay.
or even a reward for good behavior.
So what's the message?
The takeaway here is much deeper.
What are we supposed to learn from Job's story?
Job's story isn't a simple equation
Okay.
of suffering followed by reward.
Right.
It's about trusting God's bigger picture.
Even when we can't understand it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about acknowledging that his ways are higher than ours.
Okay.
It's understanding far beyond our comprehension.
It's almost a relief in a way.
Yeah.
Life isn't always about finding easy answers.
Right.
Or expecting rewards for good deeds.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just about having faith
Yeah.
in something larger than ourselves.
Absolutely.
Even when things are tough.
And that trust,
Yeah.
that willingness to accept what we don't know,
Right.
that's where true faith lies.
Okay.
It's not about blind acceptance.
Gotcha.
It's about recognizing the mystery and majesty of a God who created Leviathan and Behemoth, the soaring eagle, and the vastness of the cosmos.
It's humbling.
It really is.
Makes you think.
It does.
Those questions God throws at Job in chapter 38.
Yeah.
They really make you confront your own understanding.
That's the point.
Or lack thereof.
God isn't trying to make us feel small.
Okay.
He's trying to inspire a sense of awe and wonder.
I like that.
To help us realize that our understanding is just a tiny sliver compared to his infinite knowledge.
So what does this mean for us?
What can we take away from Job?
Yeah, from Job's encounter with the divine.
I think the most important lesson is humility.
Okay.
Job's journey teaches us to approach life with a sense of wonder and open-mindedness. Yeah. We may not always understand why things happen, but we can trust that God has a purpose.
Even when we can't see it.
Even when it's hidden.
It's about letting go.
It is.
Of the need to control everything.
Accepting that there are forces at play
that
are far greater than ourselves.
Finding peace in surrender.
You've hit the nail on the head.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into Job,
yeah,
what stands out to you?
About God's speeches.
The power of his words. The poetic imagery. The mystery.
For me, it's the invitation to ponder.
Oh, wow.
God doesn't give Job easy answers.
Yes.
He offers questions.
And those questions challenge our assumptions.
They expand our perspectives.
And lead us to a deeper understanding
of ourselves and the world around us.
I love that.
An invitation to ponder.
An invitation to ponder.
Yeah.
And on that note, I want to leave you with a final thought.
Okay.
Imagine God asking you those questions.
From Job 38.
How would you respond?
That's something to think about.
It is.
As you go about your day.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Keep exploring, keep questioning.
Keep diving deep.
And we'll see you on the next Deep Dive.